Vredehammer in studio doing the drums. Gonna take you on a little tour. We are at Velvet Recording. This is where we sleep. Living room.
I'm part of the living room. I'm furniture.
It's a walking furniture. Bathroom. And basically a lot of fun stuff here. I've seen worse studios than this, definitely. This control room.
For Liverpool fans only.
This is where the drums are being recorded. Day 2 in the studio. We have completed 6 songs and we have 3 songs left. The drummer is doing a really good job. He's taking stuff to the next level. And tomorrow is the last day. Then I'm heading back to my hometown Mâron, and the drummer is going back to his country. And I'm actually going to show him to you right now. Here he is. Day 3 in the studio. The new Vredehammer album is done. Everything is recorded. And now it's Jakob Hansen's time to shine, to make it amazing. Extremely tired now. Been 3 intense days of a hell of a lot of time in the studio. But the drummer, of course, did all the work. I was just the dictator sitting behind there. Come on, do it like that, do it like this, come on! Wearing him out. And yeah, we're all very tired, but we are finished, and it's time for me to go home. I got in an hour, my journey home to the north starts. I got about 17 hours of traveling ahead of me. So I'll be tired. Alright, so I'm now sitting at the train station in Oslo, and hell of a lot of people. You know, I come from a small place, so it's not normal for me that people are just out having beers and stuff. That's really not normal in my city, and it makes me like think about how many times I end up in this place because of music related stuff. And it's very cool how life choices can like bring someone so far from his normal reality, which is, in my case, in the north. It's motivating and inspiring. that music can actually take you. In this case, just south in the country where you live, but also all around the world. And I like the feeling of just being all alone. I don't know a single person here. Probably know a couple of guys in the city, but they're definitely not here. But this happens many times. I just leave my hometown, get on the train or get on an airplane, and end up in environments completely out of my normal comfort zone. It's simply a different culture. I know it sounds stupid, but it really is. And it's all because that when I was like 15 years old, I decided to pick up the guitar, and since then I was like chasing this vision or dream that one day I want to be a musician. Still not a full-time musician. I used to be, but I'm not at the moment. But this is like a situation where everything is covered. I don't pay for this stuff. This is handled by people I have worked with for years. Cooperation, good friendships, good partnerships, and it can take you places if you just work hard. And I never really want to do this, be like a touring musician full time. I have a family who I love, and I prefer to spend as much time with them as possible. But it's very fun to go on these trips, and it's I haven't had any beers yet, but I'm really in a philosophy mode here, especially standing on the one floor up from here, just watching the people. And like I mentioned, just being in places I wouldn't have been if I had a normal life. So I guess what I want to say is that if you want to play music and shit, you can succeed. And if I made different choices, I could do this full time, but it's goddamn demanding. But it's when you do it like I'm doing now, it's goddamn rewarding. It's just like going back to the past. When I played with Abath, I did this all the time, and they live in. For me to take the train to where the guys lived, it took me about 24 hours, and that's a lot of time spent alone, just thinking, reading, listening to music, writing lyrics, and it's good. So cheers, and stay tuned for the new album, which is finally finished. Like I mentioned, all instruments are done. It's just a mixing process that remains. Stay tuned. It will kick the ass.